Turn off. Okay, because I put my pizza rolls on the heater. Can we pop chat out? Oh yeah. Ooh, yeah, stop. I'm gonna make chat bigger. Because I don't need to see myself. Boom, chat can be right there. Put my pants on. We got flashed by my undies, I'm sorry. Let's go. Move that real quick. Ooh. How do I share again? What the fuck? Excellent. Share. Copy the URLs. Go to Discord. Let's get the music going first. Where's my music? Music. We're doing Panda Beats for those who. Oh, it's right there. Let's just go to a playlist. I like this one. This one's a good one, and we'll do that. Make sure that this looks good. Oh, it's loud on my end. Yeah, it's loud on their end. There, and I can just turn it up on my end. All right, we got that. We got that. We got chat in there. We got live. Oop, that's not where I wanted you. Chat, come back. Oh, not that big. You're too big, chat. You're too big for me. Alright, there we go. Stop. Whatever. You'll go on the screen. We got that. Make sure nobody's doing anything dumb on my phone. We got sleeves. We got packs. We got chat. We got music. Now we just need to share that we are live. So we go boop, boop. Alright, we gotta self-promo a couple other people. Alright, self-promotion done. We will close that. Sick. Alright. There's media. Can I self-promote here? No, it doesn't look like it. All right. Self-promotion's done. Chat there. We got 2 boxes. You gotta set up the camera properly. 2 boxes to open up. I got these as prizes for coming 8th place in an RTN yesterday. Is this flipped? So you can read that fine. Okay, so I gotta present cards this way. Can I move this over a bit? Which way is better? This way? Woo! We're already having camera errors. We don't want to see the bulge. We just want to see the packs. Oh, that's going to heat up my monitor. Why does it look like that? What the fuck? Put my shirt down. Stay still, you damn camera. Oh, there's me. We want the camera on the packs. Motherfucker. I don't want that either. I had it fine, and then I move one thing, and then we just have the worst camera settings ever. Alright, well, that says... Let me see the felon crown, boy. Or baby. Well, yeah, we'll get there as soon as I figure out why my camera keeps moving. Alright, it's not moving anymore, so we're just going to stick with that. with one box. Like I said, I got this as a prize because all the entry fees were set to prize pool. So I took a picture here on my janky cracked phone. Can't see it. Anyways, okay. We'll just read it because it's too bright. 9th through 12th got $60 worth of store credit. 5th through 8th got $120 worth of store credit. That's what I got. And so I paid $30 for the 2 boxes out of my own money. 3rd through 4th got $170. Second place got $240, and first place got $300 worth of store credit, which is, I think, a pretty decent amount. So we'll start with box 1. The reason I got Rosetta is because I would like to build some Verdant stuff. And $30 for 2 boxes, that's a pretty sick deal. We are set up for the stream too. We got the pizza rolls, and we got a full thing of sippies. Yeah, and the heater's on, so I've put my fucking... You can see them in the corner, the pizza rolls right here. This is the radiator I always complain about, and it's on. So I got to keep the pizza rolls nice and warm in camera view. So we got that going. Message redacted. I did not redact your message. I don't know why it did. Huh, interesting. I don't know why your message now says redacted on there. Can we put chat on here? Let's see your copy chat. Copy packs. Paste. Ugh. No, not chilling. Control Z. Wrong one. Now you can just see OBS. Sup, Nova? Can't crack packs without the sippies. You're correct. We have to have the sippies. There we go. Now we got chat in there so people can see what everybody else is saying. We'll lock that into place. We got chat. Let's get the first box open. I was playing Kano yesterday. I got top 8. I am very proud of that. Man, I don't know who won, but I know my top 8, the first seed was undefeated on Dash.io when I played them. I did not stay long enough to see who came in first, but I can tell you who the top 4 was. Actually, I'll tell you the top 8 in general. I got my notes here. Top 8 was 1 Dash, 2 Syndras, a Dory. Those were also your top 4, was the Dash.io, 2 Syndras, and the Dory, Dawnblade. Basilio, nice, good shit. I have yet to play any of him. Obviously, I'm gonna get more cards towards him as well. Even though I've said I dislike the Rosetta Wizards, I have been growing. They have been growing on me. And then, of course, I was in top 8. Then we had a Viscerite, a Prism, and a Dash-IE. So in the top 8, there was 2 Dashes, 1 of each. There's 2 Syndras, which was annoying. A Prism, which I'm glad I didn't face. That Prism player is no joke. They've made top 8s before, and other RTNs I've gone to, / Pro Quests. But we're going to dump the packs. Just like that. I about crushed one with my thighs. Alright, we're going to mix it up. We don't know which packs are which, and it doesn't really matter, because that just makes it more fun that way. We do have our box of sleeves ready to go. Mixed colors, because you never know what kind of sleeve you want. Let the chaos ensue, because that's the only thing I got. Let the wizard chaos begin. So I'm hoping to get that cold foil, Will of Arcana. Any Marvels would be sick too. Or but yeah, shit, I need a trash bag. Alright, trash bag acquired. Okay, now I can move chat over here in front of me. Make it a little smaller. Oh, stop, you stupid fucking OBS. Get priority straight. You always need a trash can. Put this up like that, and like this. Woosah. It's not stuffed until I get everything ready after I've been live for 5 minutes. All right. Can everybody see that all right? I'll put you back over here. There was a guy with CYB Auxilio who had this insane endgame combo. Blast of Oblivion, Sigil of Brilliance, Chaos that ended 80 to 100 damage turn. Yeah, Auxilio is disgusting. Honestly, I'm just gonna put you back over there. Don't know why I ever moved it. Oh, I need to move chat. You guys can't see all of it. Ooh, not that way. It was cut off. What happened here? One second. Like I said, it's always scuffed. It's literally... Why is it like that? Why are you the way you are? I know people just want to see stuff. There we go. Alright. There we go. Figured it out. I wish I could zoom in more, but I can't. This camera is fully zoomed. Just double check. Camera, zoom in. Oh, there we go. Maxed out. Apply. Alright. That's as zoomed as I can get. So we got Fry. Sigil of Fandal. Harvest Season. Sigil of Lightning. Strength of 4 Seasons. Sigil of Deadwood. Yellow Aether Quickening. Yellow Rune Swarm. Red Arcane Twinning. Deadwood Dirge. Twinkle Toes. Chorus. Count Your Blessings. Yellow Foil. Deadwood Compass. And Young Aurora. That's not bad. Yellow Redbutt. Rootbound Carapace. Once we get cooler stuff, we'll put cooler stuff there, but Rootbound Carapace is good. A lot of the new Verdance cards decks are running full set of 9. Let's see here. Yeah. So that's not bad. That's not bad. I would prefer the promo ones, but obviously I can't get everything I want. Yeah. Trash bag. Yeah, we're just taking it slow because I'm chill. And I got nothing else going on today, so I could just be slow about it. We got that. Should keep some of these commons. We got Harvest Clause, Arcane Polarity, Harvest Season Blue, Arcane Twinning Blue, Deadwood Dirge Blue, Real Blazing Aether, Meet and Greet. There's a lot of blues. Photon Splicing Red, Cloak, and we got Vantage Point. I couldn't read that from off the camera. Second Strike Blue Foil. Hey, some Assassin Equipment. Nice. And I'll keep that Verdance Young token. Alright, we got our... I should keep the foils separate. Did I get a second foil on this other pack? No. Okay, so it's just that one. Sick though. We got a Marvel. It's ironic that I got not a Marvel, a Majestic, and it's the ones that I hate the most. The Assassin Equipment. But it does go for some monies. So foils. And our hits so far. And a random token that I want. Alright. And we mixed up these packs, so now we just make sure we get random stuff every time. Trash. Face you guys so you can see them better. Sigil of Earth. Fry. Sigil of Seasons. Second Strike Yellow. Fendel's Spring Tunic. Just kidding. Not Tunic, but Meet and Greet Red. Echoes. Ravening Swarm. But yeah, we had an RTN, and I went to an RTN yesterday in Spokompton, Washington. It was nice. There was a lot of different people. There's nice. I already have a play set of these. That just goes in the trade, and we got a foil Earthform Yellow and art card. We'll hold on to that in case somebody wants it. But yeah, it wasn't bad. There was a lot of diversity in regards to heroes. There was a lot of wizards as well, which I thought was interesting. There was 2 Kano players, myself and one other. Unfortunately, the other Kano player did end up losing their first 2 matches, so I don't know if they ended up leaving or they kept playing it out just cuz. But either way, it was nice. And then there was a Verdance and like a 3 Asilios, so there was a good diversity of people playing wizards, which I was happy to see. I was the only wizard player to make top 8. And let's see here. Yeah, I had a few different opponents. After I open this pack, I'll go through each round one by one, talking about it, how it went. But yeah, well, let's get through this pack real quick, see what we get. I'm gonna need to take a bite of my pizza rolls here and some water. And Red Swarming, Overflow, Deadwood Dirge, Sigil Foresight, some boots, a fur. Okay, not bad, not bad. Carnivorous Tilling foil. Alright, so we'll get this up. We got 3 M's already and not that many packs, which is pretty sick so far in the first box. Foils. I'll still sleeve my foils. And I'll unsleeve the ones that aren't worth anything. So we got to take pizza roll. Air fried. Only the best foil gets to be up front. Well, our hits get to be there. So yeah, let me pull up my notes real quick that are on my phone, because I didn't have notepad and paper. All right, we'll go. I'll just put them there. You can't really read upside down anyways, but I can read my notes. So round 1 in RTN, first off, there was 40 players. It was a decent sized one, I think, 40 players. My round 1 is AB4 Bravo. That might sound familiar because every event that I've gone to that this person has also gone to, we paired up in the first couple of rounds. I'm familiar with their play style. They're AB4, they're very cautious. And they're a very good opponent. They're not a bad Bravo player. It's just, like I said, I've always played against them. Every time I see them, I know they have AB4. So I just wait them out. I played the Unga half of my switchboard deck, and we just waited out. Yeah, like I wrote, I was able to slowly chip them down, could get Wildfire when we were both low. So we were just slowly chipping each other down. I think they were like at 7 or 10 health. And then I got Wildfire for like 2. And then I just had enough extenders to go through. Let's check my photos. I think I took a photo of the Bravo. Here, life totals. I was at 1 and they were at 3, or they might have started at 16. And then it looked like Sonic Boom for 1 into Sonic Boom for 4. That's correct. Yeah. According to the picture I took. That's the next game. Next round. So let's get through this pack and we'll talk about the next round. Yeah, so far we got some decent pulls. We have Fry. That. But yeah, we always play each other. And they were, like I said, they're good. Honestly, all my opponents were pretty chill. I'll get to one that was semi less chill, but not in like a negative way, like against me. It was just towards the end of how the match ended. Which it wasn't like a full crash out, but it was pretty dang close. And I think it was a valid one too. In regards to how that round ended. Alright. Did we get nothing interesting on that one? What was the foil? So we just got a rare in a foil harvest season. I don't even want to. Honestly, yeah, I'm just take the foils that I want to keep. Take out this yellow carnivorous tilling. I don't care about that common foil. And this yellow earth form. Blue second strike I like. So I'm gonna keep that one in a sleeve. But if they ain't cool foils that I'm gonna put in a deck, they're just gonna sit there. Alright, we done with that pack. We grab another one. And yeah, obviously I won that Bravo matchup. And then the next one was AB3 Aurora. They had some clunky hands I wrote down, and I got very lucky at the end. We were also both really low on health. Before we get to, we got generic art card that meh. Toss those as well. Oh, yeah, it wasn't like a legit art card. But yeah, we got very low. We got clunky hands, and I had to see specifically all my zero cost extenders. Which was the overflows. So I got wildfire for 5, and then 1, 2, 3, all 3 of my blue overflows into 2 zaps. So, and I had no potions on board other than deja vu. So I had to get lucky. I saw all 3, 2 were in my hand and 1 was on top. So I got to play all 3. Yeah, there's also some people that knew who I was from the white border. Some people, nobody has any negative effects. A lot of people thought it was cool that my deck is full white bordered, etched off the edges. I don't know if you can see there. It doesn't do it too justice, but yeah, all my cards are white bordered, including my cold foil ragamuffins. I have a feeling the only card that's not an etched off white border is my Springfield Tunic, because it is just history pack. But yeah, I think I got lucky on that Aurora one, as I got all the extenders I needed to be zero cost because I had no energy potions, and they all provided resources. Granted, if I had Floodgate, I think I could have got there because it just does more damage as well. But like I said, that one was a good one. It was good back and forth. Super chill opponent. And they're like, yeah, and not too familiar with the matchup. I just know we got good AB3 and a decent amount of yellows and some blues to cover up. Resources, they were not running the Spell Void, it looked like. They were just running generic gas, not the generic, but your basic Rune Blade, AB3 equipment. So I got a foil. What is this? Aether Bloom. Surge, put it at the bottom. Yeah. Is that all of them? We didn't get nothing too interesting on that one. Just some rares. The sigil of Kano activation. Nothing on that one, so we'll grab another pack and we'll talk about our third round, where my first loss happened. It was against AB1 Syndra. They had, I forget where it was at. It was on the dagger slot. Okay. Speaking of Aurora, we got Aurora's butt cheeks. Cheeks out. Yeah, now you know my passcode. That's fine. I don't got anything secret on my phone other than my browser history. Yeah. So we had AB1. No, that was Syndra. I wasn't talking about Aurora. No, we were talking about Aurora either. Yeah. I already got sidetracked by them cheeks. Let's cover those up. Yeah. So AB1 Syndra. They had a lot of clunky hands as well. Because it seemed like, I know why they had some clunky hands. What it looked like when I was taking the notes before I recalled again just now. Ass gas, no ass. Yep. So yeah, the reason they had clunky hands is they had Oasis Respite in their arsenal like turn 3. So they were IPing themselves to have a card to pitch to the Oasis Respite as needed. So they were just sitting on it. Why they were, I don't know. I did not see any wildfires because there's multiple times I've cast Spindle for 5 and I opted 5 down once and 4 down once just to try and find the wildfire. And I didn't see a spot where I could cast Lessons to find it either. So it was really awkward. So I didn't find anything. My hands were also very clunky in regards to stuff. And it was just Syndra, so I had to block here and there. So my hands were a little light on doing anything back. So like I wasn't upset about it. It was really weird because it was like an 8, 9, 10 turn against Syndra, and neither of us were really doing anything. I like these boots, so I'm gonna set those to the side. But yeah, I thought it was really weird that nothing was going on for those like eight rounds or so of just back and forth whiffs from each other. Yeah, so that one was my first loss in round 3. I thought it was an okay spot for round 3 is for your first loss. Honestly, I would have preferred if I didn't lose. I thought it was weird they were on not Arcane Berries. Marvel? No Marvel. That they were, we got an art card though. That they were on Oasis Respite. Yeah, I saw that they pitched one, and then that they had an arsenal for more than 3 turns, and it didn't leave. So I'm like, well, I saw you pitch to Oasis Respite, and your arsenal hasn't cycled at all. So that's obviously a Oasis Respite as well. And they did end up casting it when I tried to cast a Sonic Boom to find an extender to try and kill them. Did I take a picture of our life totals? So it's that one. Yeah. So it was back and forth. I don't know if you can see that, but I was at 3. They were at 3, and I got down to -2. So it was a nice back and forth, honestly. But again, I didn't see a single wildfire for half my deck, which was kind of annoying. But I didn't mind the matchup. I knew it was going to be a race, and it was a really awkward one. It was less of a race and more like a marathon at that point, because not a whole lot was going on. But again, it is be what it be. First loss at round 3. That's not a bad spot for it. And then Somersault's pretty cool. It's only a rare though. And then we got the blue Oblivion as the foil. Blast of Oblivion. Now let's grab another pack and we'll talk about round 4, which was against my girlfriend's brother, also known as Philip or Phil or the Dragon in Pendleton. He runs Azalea, and he was on AB2, Spell Void 2. He had the new, another art card. Don't need more weapons. He had the new, what was it, Quiver, and he had Spell Freight Chest. So it was a pretty good one. It was good back and forth. I used my boots early for a lessons into finding a blazing, because I banished a blazing off the top. I wrote Zap, but it was actually the 1-for-4 that can have go again. Not Trailblazing, because that's a 0 cost. Anyways, it was a 1-for-4. So I sent lessons for 5. He spell voided 2 of it, so it came in for 3. And then I had the 1-for-4, so that was 7. No, 1-for-4. I know the last blazing did 10, so the other blazing did 5. So that means my lessons did 1. My lessons did 1. Why can't I think of the 1-for-4? Anyways, the 1-for-4 did 4. So I did 1, 4, 5 with blazing, and the last blazing did 20. I did 20 damage to his 10. So he was sitting on 10 for quite a bit. Because I had to block out some annoying effects, and I drew some weird hands. But when I did die, I banished 2 floodgates. I drew a wildfire and a spindle, but I needed either the spindle or the wildfire to be a blue, or preferably the spindle be a blue. So that way I could Deja Vu Potion Kano and get the wildfire and send the second floodgate to draw. Speaking of floodgate, honestly, I did block with my chest in a point where I wasn't lethal and it had a tunic resource available. So if I had just blocked with my tunic as well, I was just being overcautious in regards to a buff. Nothing in this pack either. Okay, foil. Tip the thing. But yeah, it was a good back and forth. He was at 10 for a hot minute, and I was just 1 or 2 resources off. Just send a second floodgate. But that's luck of the draw. My losses were right there, 3 and 4. those are okay spots for your losses in regard to top 8ing. Because 4-2 cut is a possibility. You just gotta hope there's some other 4-2s. And then my next one was against AB0 Syndra. I'll go through this pack. This was the guy that I was talking about that had a little upsetness at the end. So we'll cruise here. He decided to go second, which I think is the better option for an aggro player. You get better chances to rip cards out of my hand. And, yeah, it's a Syndra play. That's all you want to do is all gas, no brakes. He said, yeah, I was hedging my bets, didn't bring any arcane barrier, and I was just hoping not to see anybody. Okay, we got a foil germinate. There we go, not bad, not bad. Some Florian goodies, and then token. No Marvel. We got Marvel germinate. Move the phone over here. There we go. Yeah, so once now that pack's done, yeah, they add AB0. I got lucky. And I 100% say it was luck. I had 6 bricks left in my deck. I had 3 energy potions, and 2 Kindles. No, so it was I had 1 Kindle left, 3 energy potions, and a gem. So I was high on bricks. And I sent Wildfire into Sonic, and then Sonic Boom had to find a spell. It had to find anything in general. And I was lucky enough to find a spell on top, and that was lethal. And they asked me, hey, when did you have the Wildfire available? Like, honestly, when I KO'd on my turn and said, hey, I'll leave it on top, that was the Wildfire. And then I had a Sonic Boom in Arsenal or something. I don't remember where it came from. But yeah, I just got lucky on that one 100%, and they were a little upset about it because like, oh, if I had gone first, I might have won. As they asked that, I said, honestly, it's still up in the air because if I block a certain way, I would draw cards differently, and or it's still in the up the air. I might see my Wildfire sooner and be able to put that in the arsenal since you had no arcane barrier. And every turn, I had a floodgate that I could cast. So every turn on my turn, I just cast floodgate into him. 3 damage, 2 damage, 1 damage. So it was 2, 3, 2, 3. And I drew 2 cards each turn, and I could do another candle off the top. So it was just a slow chip. But I did get lucky at the end because they were coming in for lethal, but I got it. So it was a little upset, and I think that's reasonable in regards. But he also chose not to bring arcane barrier, so I can't feel sorry for him. But I understand why he was upset. So that was a win. That was my 3rd win. So at that point, I was 3-2. And then we'll do this pack, and I'll talk about my match into an AB4 Vincent. So we'll go through this pack real quick, see what we get. But yeah, this next point was a good one. They played clean. I'll tell you that for sure. That Vincent player was no joke. They were doing their best to ensure that they always had resources up for whenever I wanted to do something, and they were doing their best to prevent me from doing anything. All right, we got another Carapace. This one do Fertile Ground, gain 2 life, Earth Instant. I like the art, so we'll sleeve that one up. I don't think it's a great card by any means because it's instant, so you can't block with it, but you could cast it. Gain 2 life. We'll put it underneath. We'll put it right there. So you can see it just barely. The creepy face poking out at the end. So, yeah, they were AB Vincent, AB4. So they had book, arm piece, and so chest was arcane barrier 2, arm piece is 1, book is 1, so that's our arcane barrier 4. They did not have tiara or the spell void one, which if they did, I would cry a little bit if they had the spell void. They pitched an early coal, and then they had a coal that they banished fairly early and left it in their banish zone for a hot minute. No, nothing. No Marvel. So let's take a pitch. Let's just go look at their life, what this coal did. I would say it was like turn 4 or 5 that the coal was there. Did I not take a picture of it? Where'd it go? I did not take a picture. lame. So this was should have been right here in between these two, but anyways, the Cole sat in their banish zone for like 8 turns, 8 or 11 turns. And you don't know what Cole does. It's an action card, Shadow Rune Blade, that both players banishes a card from their hand. But it has Blood Debt, and if somebody lost life, you can play it as an instant. The bad thing about Blood Debt is you take damage from it, and they left it there for like 8 turns. So they took like 8 to 11 damage from it. I said 8 to 11 because I don't remember exactly how many turns it was. But that thing did work for me. Like, it was a disgusting amount of work done in my favor. So that way I could not die. Or so that they basically died to their own Cole. It's a reasonable thing to hold on to as well. Because it's really good at disrupting my combo turn if played at the right sequence. But I let them know at the end of the match, like, hey, what could I have done differently? That could have been better. I'm like, honestly, probably the Spell Void Helmet, not taking 8 to 11 damage from your Cole. Like, yeah, I saw the first one early and I wanted to make sure I had the second one available as needed. But I straight up told them they played a clean game. Like, I respect to that player. She was fantastic. I don't remember her name off the top of my head, but fantastic player. Played super clean. Oh, like I said, they always kept 2 card hands. Just sent Rune Chance in their banished attack. And the only downside was they let the Cole kill them, essentially. They brought them down really low. And then, yeah, I sent Wildfire for 7 for 1. Then I had 2 Floodgates, which were red-blue, and then it ended in Blazing. So yeah, I got a good extenders anyways, and I would have killed them through the Cole if they had it then, as opposed to slowly killing them. I could have worked around it. For any Vincent players, wait for me to either activate my Ragamuffins or like a Deja Vu, so that way I could have a card on top to Ragamuffins. But the key point is when I activate Ragamuffins and I have 1 card in hand, that usually means I want to play that card off a Kano activation. So like if I have 1 card in hand and I Kano activate, you can either do it there or you can wait until I activate Ragamuffins, because that's when for sure I either way, I need that card for Ragamuffins to resolve to see the next card. No, it will Ragamuffins resolve. I'll draw a card, but I have to put that card on top or bottom. So anybody playing Vincent, if you have Cole available and you can play it at an instant, play it when I activate Ragamuffins. I'll hate you, but you'll be doing the correct thing. So I did win that one, ended up winning that one. Like I said, it's respect for that player. That player played super clean. Everybody did their best to respect the Kano damage, other than obviously the AB0 Syndra. But that's on them for not playing any Arcane Barrier or Spell Void. No fault to them. So Aurora, art card, nothing too interesting. And then that was another win. So I'm at that was the win I needed to possibly have a chance to top cut, because 4-2 was the bare minimum after a couple of people dropped and some people were doing super chill stuff, or just kept winning. No Marvel? Dang. And then we'll go through a couple packs here, and then I'll go through my top 8 match, because I was 8th seed. I barely got there. I knocked out a fellow friend because they had 2 buys and 4 wins. That was Jonathan. He is another fantastic player. He plays a variety of different heroes. He's got Riptide. He's got why am I forgetting hero names? The female warrior that cares about gold stuff. So nothing interesting in this pack either. Kasai and Zen is the heroes I've seen him playing. Another fantastic player. We're back and forth in each other. I think we're like, yeah, I think he's up a win on me in regards to wins against each other. And then no Marvel. Almost threw those away. But yeah, I was the only one out of our group that got a top 8 cut, unfortunately. What happened here? Sorry, somebody sent me a Discord message. But yeah. So let's go through a couple more. I will let you know, the opponent I played against was Dash.io, Seat 1. undefeated at that time. I did not stay long enough to see if they won or not. I just know, ooh, Seeds of Tomorrow, sick. That's a good one to have. So we'll put that in a sleeve. Boom. Seeds of Tomorrow. Good card against Kano, but when I see your Arsenal sitting there for a couple turns, and you're IPing one as an Earth Hero, I'm just going to sit. I will end up playing all my potions. Once you rotate that Arsenal, once that Arsenal is empty, I'm gunning for you. You better watch your neck, because this card's good. Marvel? No Marvel. But yeah, all right, we'll go through this one more pack, and then I'll talk about my top 8 match. It'll be pretty quick too, and then we'll just do generic chit chat. So they won the whole thing. Apparently, they went 9-0. That player is disgusting. Hats off to them. I've seen them around a couple times at some RTNs at Calling Portland. That group is super chill. I forget exactly where they're from. I think they're Tyler, you let me know where are they from? Are they from Idaho or are they from Ontario? Which group are they from? Because I've seen them in Ontario as well. I don't exactly remember though. Honestly, I just looked at your Discord pronouns that you put. Fucking hilarious. You have sir/daddy. That's hilarious. But yeah, all right. I did say after that pack we will go through it. So the undefeated champion of that RTN was running AB3 Spell Void Arms. So essentially the Spell Void Arms is prevent 1. If you had boosted that turn, it is prevent 2. It's not quite Spell Void, but it is essentially Spell Void. They were playing Dash.io. They decided to go first, and they said pass. I'm like, I'm not playing Unga, so I don't really have anything off the top. And they have, I didn't really want to Kano twice and then eat 13 damage on their turn 1. So I said, okay, that's fine. I had a red, a yellow, and 2 blues. I did my turn, got a couple things going, sent a spindle for like 3. I got 3 through it. And they got a Techlocore on their turn 2. And then on their turn 3, they sent one off the top at the end of my turn. So I had a Wildfire in Arsenal, Lessons, a Spindle, a Kindle that I searched off of Lessons. So I had a yellow, a blue, and yeah, 2 reds, a yellow, and a blue. And both off my Kindle and my Ragamuffins, I drew yellows. Realistically, with his AB4 full grip of hand, even if I had 2 blues off the Kindle and the Ragamuffins, I would not be able to push through enough damage. I ended up having to send a Floodgate with the Kindle to myself to try and draw some more cards, and I also drew a red and then a blue, so I didn't have anything going on at all. And that matchup is just 100% a race. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. It's just who finds their items first. Hey, do I get a potion or 2 before they get online? Phenomenal player. Phenomenal player. Hats off to them. Full respect for winning the full thing. I'd be mad if they didn't, because I would have lost to a loser. Oh, an Aurora headpiece. Well, not headpiece, but Aurora face. So I'm glad they won. I'm upset that I lost, but I got top 8 in an RTN with Kano. So he's not dead. And like I said, most of my opponents brought Arcane Barrier as things. Granted, Mex, you didn't really bring Arcane Barrier. You have Arcane Barrier. It's not an option. You just have it. But that Spell Void Arm, they're just like, they're just like, yeah, yeah. I hate those new equipment because, okay, so they're just northeast of Ontario, Oregon. So they're close to Boise, they're close to Ontario. They're the half breed of both. What's up with these weird ass names? I'm not even gonna try to pronounce it. It's Payetti is my guess is how you pronounce that. But yeah, I did end up changing my deck slightly different from the video I have out as the best Kano deck, quote unquote. So I was just playtesting some cards. I didn't really want to. 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 But I caught wind that there might be another wizard. I do like this card, so I'm gonna put that one sleeve. So I did end up having Constellus, whereas in the video that I said is the best Kano deck, I did not have Constellus in the list because I was not respecting any wizards. But I caught wind there's going to be another Kano, and there's possibility of some wizards, so I put it in there. And then I took out the overflows, and looking back, honestly, I should have left the overflows in there and just had cut some of the 1-for-4s just to deal with the possibility there was going to be more aggro decks than there were going to be Enigmas. I was respecting the Enigma matchup and Prism matchup more than I was the or actually I probably cut one of the 0-for-4s have 3 1-for-4s, 3 0-for-3s, and the 2-for-5 spell swindle. Marvel? No. So I'm gonna change that up, do some more playtesting this week with that, as we got another RTN next week that I am hoping to come in first this time. But yeah, I ended up coming in 8th place, which I was fine with. Like I said, that's my second top 8 in an event with Kano. So, and everybody out around there, when they saw me, that the ones that were familiar with us, like, yeah, we were like, yeah, get away from me, stay away from me. I don't want to deal with you. So I'll take that as a sign of respect that they know what I'm capable of. They are weary of me. They are tracking. And I am exposing myself a little bit by having a YouTube channel that some people tend to watch. All high and mighty over here, some people watch me. But yeah, I honestly think Kano's not dead. He is not in a good spot, but he's not in a bad spot. I'd say if we do tiers 1 through 3, like tier 1 is the best deck. I'd say Kano is in a 2, high point 1.5 tier deck. Long as you can pilot correctly, and there's they're not respecting your damage, because even if they don't respect your damage, if you can't pilot it correctly, it doesn't matter. Like if you don't know when to block against certain matchups, I am working on a matchup guide. I like this card. I'm gonna set that one to the side. Yeah, if you can't respect the damage of other opponents or know when to respect their damage, you'll just die as well. I like that art, so I'll cover that one up. Because it took me a year of playing exclusively Kano for the most part to have as much success as I am. Like in the video I posted, the biggest mistakes while playing Kano, shameless plugs to the rest of my videos. You gotta put your reps in. If you want to be good at a hero, play only that hero or heroes in that class to understand how that hero works. You got to do it. Like, granted, I don't play the best on Talishar. I play too quickly. Also, I'm live streaming, so I'm talking to other people. Honestly, I should probably take a couple days off stream, play slowly, play against some actual respectable, not randoms, and grind in some focus to mitigate those losses. Or apparently I need to play against Dash.io more, because I did nothing. I did like Jack Billy squat against that opponent. They grabbed hold of my balls and said, "You're mine," and I said yes, and I'm like, and I cried on the way home. But yeah, Dash.io, you got to respect that damage, and they just got so many items available to them that can just stuff me. Dissolving shield, I need that. We gotta set these to the side. They're not, I forgot to put that one in the sleeve, but yeah, like a lot of items that just say, yeah, you can't deal damage to me, you can't play the more than 1 card per turn. Did I already go through all this? Yeah. We got 3 more packs of this box. This is what we got from the box so far. We got more foils, but these are just the foils that I like. Yeah, Dash.io scary. They were playing blue boom grenade, which Sam said they probably weren't, and he lied to me. It's hard to know. Against Kano, I assume you just send blue 1 token, or did I have 2? Ah! Ah! Is this one of the good ones? At the beginning of your action phase, destroy this. When the list leaves the arena, and you gain 1 life. Yeah, it's okay. I don't know how much it goes for though. We will put it in our sleeve. I'm like, hey, I'm missing a token. What's going on here? I love the art of it. This is clean. We're gonna put that right there. Super clean. The fucking. There we go. Yeah, my light is shining right on that slot. We'll check this out. This is sigil of what? Faendal. So go on to TCG on my phone real quick. We'll check a look how much that one is. I'm gonna say it's like 30 bucks because it's not a crazy played one. Sigil of. I can't spell sigil because I failed English too many times. Sigil of. This one is Faendal. Sigil of Faendal Marvel. It is from Rosetta. Current listings is $11. So it is a sick art. It will go into my Verdansk deck just because it is a blue and it gains me life. So I need a couple more of those. Sick. But yeah, overall, I think it was a fantastic thing. RTN, fantastic opponents. I hope nobody brings Arcane Barrier next week, even though I told everybody that I'll be going there. We got 2 more packs. I'm going to eat some pizza rolls, and we'll move on to the other box. 1 Marvel. And Cilio art. Yeah, because my pizza rolls are getting a little cold, because for some reason, the radiator only turns off when I open the window, so when it's actually cold coming in, the radiator turns off, but when the window's closed and it's not that cold, it stays on and makes me super annoyed. All right, 1 more pack, pizza rolls, and some sippies. I feel a little flushed, feel a little warm. It doesn't look like I got any Marvels there either. Got 1 more pack for the box. Eat some of my pizza rolls. And then if anybody has anything they want to talk about, any topics or how their RTNs went, let me know. Hey, not a bad card. I have like, this will make my 7th one. I bought 2 foil. I bought 3 foils, and I have no, this would be my 6th one, I think, 6th or 7th one, because my deck is full foil and I had some non-foils that I had bought before for calling Portland. But yeah, I think that's not bad for a box. What was this? Yeah, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Majestics and Fable. Not bad, not bad for a box. We'll move on to the other box here in a second. We'll eat some food. I'm gonna fucking gobble up these pizza rolls. Yeah, I'm a little cold. Can you explain the foils? To my understanding, non-Majestics are rainbow foiled. Pull it out of sleep real quick. So you just have regular foiling here. I have to get my backpack to kind of cold foil. I think this is cold foil, so we'll pull that up in a second. So they're just regular foil over top of the cards. I think this is cold foiling. Whereas the cold foil is the basically the whole card almost. Well, this is a Marvel, so it's a little it's across the whole card. Whereas the text on this one is not foil. The text isn't foiled. This one is. And even not the non-full arts that are cold foil. These edges where this one better explain. Yeah, it's because I didn't have it in front of my face. So I'll go over again. Rainbow foil is for all your non-majestics, and some majestics might be rainbow foil as well. The tell for the majestics is the, not the black part, but the class art or class edges. Those will be non-foil in the rainbow foiling. Yeah, they're not foiled out. Since this is a Marvel, the whole thing is foil as well, including the text box, as you can see. And then, so technically this would be cold foiled. And then for a majestic cold foil, which my equipment is not, unfortunately, I don't think it is. Yeah, it's a non-foil equipment. Yeah, like I said, the cold foil would be this little blue portion would also be foiled. This is how you tell the difference. And then there's gold foil, where the black is it the black edges are gold, or is it this portion? Because I think a gold foil is only equipment as well. I forget. There we go. Images. No, it is also the class border. So this blue here it looks like it's mostly equipment. It looks like it's exclusively equipment. Let's see if I can pull up a card. We'll go to internet screen. Whoop. So right here. Okay, that didn't work. That right here, that portion is gold. Make sure that's actually up. Yeah. Whoop. This portion is gold. And it would be all foiled out as well. But yeah, those how the foils are explained. Yeah, some water. Alright. And that's box 1. We'll keep the my favorites on top. And we'll do box 2. So we'll put hits there in box 1, and box 2 will be their own hits displayed, so that way we get a difference. But hopefully that explained the different foilings for you. Yeah. Move these over here. If not, you can always Google it and go look at the difference. So box 2. Let's go put these by the window so they can curl super fast, because that way the radiator in the window can fluctuate temperature very quickly. Alright, we'll move these out of the way as well. So that way, like I said, we can compare box to box. Again, we're going to go Chaos Goblin. And Unga Bunga. Dump them out. Whee! Need some more pizza rolls. Some fucking cold ones. And crack and pack ASMR there. Marvel? No. We'll just go through these a little bit quickly, see if there's anything cool. We got sigil conductivity. Now box 2, I'm going to go a little bit quicker, because I don't really have anything else to talk about. And I would like to eat my pizza rolls and play some games. Yeah, like I said, unless you guys got something you want to ask or talk about, I'm just going to rip through these packs quickly. Art card. Nothing interesting there. Because it's already 1 o'clock and I gotta put my kid down for a nap. I might live stream some matches, but I'm kind of more want to play Marvel Rivals, honestly. Than I want to do more than I do Talishar. So here's a cold foil equipment for that person that was asking. You can see that the edges are more foiled out. And they have crisper lines on it, so it's a little hard to tell on camera, even though this is a supposedly a 1080p camera. The lines are a little bit more crispy. But yeah, we'll put that one to sleep. I just like the art, even though it's a common cold foil. It's just clean. It's just nice art. That's like half the reason I play card games. Is the art. If the art sucks, I don't really like the game as much. But some people like card games just based off the strategy behind it and or just the back and forth of it. I think Flesh is Blood has got it both. It's got good art and it's got a good back and forth. They have some stuff to fix. Like I hate the most annoying thing about playing Wizard players, like, man, I just hate playing against Kano. I wish he would just leave. Stop bringing Arcane Barrier, bitch. Stop. We'll win. We'll leave. Just don't bring Arcane Barrier. Stop crying. We'll LL. Yes. I think any card can be foil. Cold foils, I think the only common cold foils you can get are the basic equipment. And then Majestics can be cold foil. And everything else is rainbow foil. Is this? Ah, there we go. Sigil Brilliance. Sick. I think that's how it works. I think everything can be a foil, but the only ones that can be cold are the basic equipment for the set. And obviously there's a legendary rating of cards, which is above your Marvel. So like if you come from Magic the Gathering at all, this would be like your what is it? I can't remember the Magic ratings anymore, but they also have an M in Magic. I forget what the term was because it's been so long since I played the game. But it'd be similar. Marvel? No Marvel. We cry in no Marvel. Rootbound Carapace Blue. Well, that's a good one to have. I think this makes my 4th one. I have 4 of these now, so I could play a full playset. No Marvel. Mythic, that's right, Mythic. I knew it was an M. Hey, wasn't the other foil yellow as well as a Carapace? Where's the Rootbound Carapace? Yeah, it was yellow. We got 2 freaking yellow Rootbound Carapace foils. That's funny. Sick. One more, and then we have a full playset of foil Rootbounds. Yellows, at least. Alright, we're cruising. I'm getting some nice cards, but they're not the cards I was looking for. You know? That's a nice foil. I like Second Strike. Second Strike's cool. My cool foils. Not cold, cool. Ones that I think are cool. Technically that one's cold, but yeah. Just big chillin'. Opening packs. No Marvel. Blue Somersault. Nothing interesting. We're a little cold. We're due for some more stuff on this. We're due for some more stuff on this pack. Or this box. Granted, yeah, we got six good hits on the last box. But okay. How are we short a token on that one for? It's still a good card. It's a Earthblade Earth Runeblade card and then a Lightning card. So that is basically, what's her face? The Earth Lightning Runeblade. That's an LL. I'm hoping to pull the Marvel of her because that'd be sick. Pizza roll. Or Rosetta Thorn, that'd be sick. I'd immediately sell that for big bungus, big monies. I should put that in a sleeve though. I'm not a big Runeblade player. Like, I can play. Okay, there we go. Expansion slots are in place of tokens. Good to know. It was still a good expansion slot though. I'll take it. That was a good one to have. No expansion slot. Nothing cool. Technically there was an okay foil in there. The lightning one for your next attack. It was an instant, gets +3. I think Acilio plays it, so. We got the boots. I'm pulling the cards I don't that I hate the most as a wizard player. I got another pair of boots. So I'll come prepared, and if I see an assassin player not bring these to an event next week, I could be like, hey, I got the hookup for you. Check this out. After I beat them, of course. Not before. I don't. These are my most hated cards out of the set. I'd be okay if they got a chess piece like that. Have you seen any of my other lives where I'm playing against new? I rant like a motherfucker about them. And we get nothing too cool. But yeah, we'll save that for the other VODs you can go watch. But yeah, we're getting good cards. We're getting good cards. Nothing. I'll go through the art cards later. Whole lot of nothing. But yeah, I'm not sure. We have a Pro Quest coming up that I'm not sure who to play in Blitz. I'm torn between all the wizards. So I have up here. Can you see her? No, the camera cuts her off. I do have Blaze that I would like to play. The Emperor would be fun to play. Verdance, combo Verdance and Blitz just sounds fun. Don't know how viable it is. I gotta do some testing for that. Cilio also sounds fun in Blitz because I have a lot of the cards. It's in April. Alright, well, it's not coming up per se then, but Blast of Oblivion foil. Yeah, all the wizards sound fun in Blitz. I'm not sure which one I would like to play. Apparently, I'm getting plenty of foil lightning cards. So it might be assigned to play Blitz. Cherio Ocilio. I am not playing Shapeshifting. What's her face? No Marvel. I think someone else might be playing her. Yeah, you could play other. The Shapeshifter allows you to play as any hero. I do gotta go through these rares to find out who exactly I can play, but I'm mostly trying to build Verdance, and I haven't gotten any good Verdance cards. I do have Betsy. I have all Betsy cards I need. I have a fully built Betsy Blitz deck. Because I do like Betsy. She's my favorite Guardian. So that's why I have a fully built Blitz deck. I just don't play a lot of Blitz. But I like the... Ooh, that's a nice foil. Cut through the facade. Tech against Enigma. The Ligma balls of the meta. Nice foil. This isn't as good as a card as I want it to be, because they just have so much ward. But if you can read the text there, can't be blocked by auras. When this hits a hero, you may destroy an aura they control. So basically, they're just gonna let you. They're gonna eat the damage with the auras anyways. Okay, so it's not a bad pull. I just wish it was a little bit better. If it was like a 2 for 8. Maybe that's a not 2 for 8. Sorry, 2 for 7, not a 3 for 7. If it was 2, I think I'd be playing this as hate for Enigma versus my thingamabob. Just spell swindle, because I don't like Wounded Bull, because it doesn't. It attacks for 8, but that 1 extra damage doesn't make a huge difference when they can block. Oh, excuse me. Well, this prevents from blocking a lot of their good with their auras, but it costs 3, and I'd rather just have it if it was like 2 cost. I'll switch these back a little bit because they're just the foils. So we're doing better. We're catching up to the amount of hits. We're at 1, 2, 3, 4. We're at 4. Marvel. Ooh, expansion slot it. Hey, we got a foil Betsy. Look at that. This is my 3rd copy, but not my 3rd foil. This is my first foil. Drink him. So maybe this is a thing. I gotta play Betsy. Drink him under the table. Manifested it himself. Drink him under the table, Betsy. She's calling. She's wanted. Anything else in the pack? Just lightning form. So there we go. Maybe we're playing Betsy. So it's mainly a Prism hate right now. As long as it hits, their spectral auras are gone. Oh yeah. So you don't have to worry about the attacking into them. Because you can just hope to hit. Oh, we got a Millennium Tree. Sick. Yep. Betsy is calling. But we also got a Millennium Tree here, which is also a good hit. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're even on hits on the box. I think we got cooler foils though. So let's see here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more packs. Let's see what is calling us. Oh, another expansion slot. Another expansion slot. Ah, crack bobble. Not quite an expansion slot. The most mid expansion slot there is. Cracked bobble. You can't even use cracked bobble in sealed because it's the back 2 cards. Right? Because you said during sealed you can't use the back 2 cards. So why is the cracked bobble in there? For just draft? No Marvel. The high notes, nothing too interesting. All right, beat. Okay, no Marvel. Anything good? Foil fry? Nah. You know what a fun deck would be in LL? Someone was talking to me about Arachne Huntsman, because you can really just mess with specifically Starvo. You can mess with their ratios, and you can just keep no Marvel. Putting like a specific whatchamacallit element at the bottom of their deck, and just keep the others so they can't get Starvo off. Nothing interesting. This one's an okay card as a foil. I'm not gonna run it in my deck because it's just a 3 for 8, which is not bad. It's not a bad rate. It just doesn't do anything. All right, 2 packs left. 2 packs. 2 packs. Cold foil Will of Arcana. Let's go. That's the card I would like to have. I would play the most. I would also make it white border. Jank. Okay, we got double M, one foil. We got current funnel foil and channel lightning. I'll take it. Double M pack. So we are head on M's. Boom, because that makes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 M's on this pack. So we got, we're not this pack, this box. So we are head, we are winning. We are winners. Alright. Oh, and we have another expansion slot, possibly, or cracked bobble. Hey, Adulticilio! Sick. Anything else? No, we got a Adulticilio, and we got a yellow foil incantation. Adulticilio. So yeah, like I got a lot of Acilio cards, so I can build Adult Acilio more than I can build the. I opened this for mostly Verdant stuff, and I opened mostly Acilio stuff. Alright, not bad. That's all the packs that I got going on. 2 boxes. Let's get all the M's out. Let's get the not. So we can look at how our $30. I actually only picked up the current funnel. Yeah, so like I said, I got pretty good. I think I got my $30 worth of cards. Because that's all I spent for the difference. For 2 boxes. So we got that. Terminate. I got some Earth cards. I got freaking 2 Assassin cards, which is not what I wanted. I got the head and the boots, which the boots aren't ran as much as the head, I think, because they want the reaction. This is like my 7th copy of this. So that's just trade fodder. Like I got more Acilio cards. So yeah, Adult Acilio might be being built before Verdants. Let's see here. Yeah, like that's all Acilio cards. Let's hear. I don't really care about that. Yeah. Millennium Tree. Yeah, look at that. Acilio. I think this is my 3rd copy or my 4th copy of that. So we might be building Adult Acilio. We might be trying out in a stream or 2. Just to try out some more stuff. Even though I am mainly a Kano player, I should try out the other wizards in the event that people let us LL Kano. But again, thank you everybody that stopped by for the little stream of just opening packs and the story time. For anybody that missed out on the story time, this is saved on YouTube. You can go back and watch it. I might cut that, make its own video as well. That way it gets a little bit more audience. But I did promise that I would make my matchup guide as the next video, as opposed to other random stuff. But that might take me a little bit longer, so we'll see. Because matchup guides are hard, especially for meta that's fairly open. But yeah, check out my video about the best Kano deck. That's basically what I ran. The sideboard would be slightly different. The pinned comment should be the deck list as well. Yeah, the only difference is I cut the, what is it called? The 0 for 3 that gives you 2 resources in red, and just ran Constellus. And then some more 1 for 4s.